Hello and welcome back everyone to another day of our Digimon World DS playthrough here. In the previous episode, we managed to defeat the second of the Tamer Union Guardians, Ebawumon, and met up with a bunch of other Tamers who started to do patrols. I've investigated around, talked to just about everyone, and probably, as all things, the last place we have to go is the farm where we're most likely just going to talk to Calamon and be told exactly where we really need to go, which is exactly what happened. They got called by the Union. I talked to every single person in the Union building. No one told me anything. No, go back to the farm and now they've called me. Yeah, Tanamon, I talked to you too, and you told me nothing. But, okay, there's something going on at the junk factory, so we're going back to where we started there. Started. Back to where I started in the last recording session there, where we, once more, had to go and regrind after the failed save state that started everything over again. But as you notice from our party, it is still with only one, what I'll call adult Digimon there, as we have two relatively baby-ish Digimon in our... I was gonna say, did I miss the junk factory? I was talking right through it. Did not look like a factory even in the slightest, but okay. So we were just told that we had to go to the junk factory. Not really sure what we're doing here, or if we're looking for someone specific, but I mean, what are we gonna do? We are just gonna start wandering. Because what else are we gonna do, am I right? I was about to say it's going to be easy, even if we run into any random encounters. They're all going to be low level, but because we are actively on a quest, they should all be mid 30s to maybe even 40s at this point. Well, they're spaced out. That's not good. I can't use Angemon's strongest attacks. Oh well. Because of our speed, yeah, I just noticed that we get like 5 attacks in a row. Sorry, Garbage Mon, you are both just gonna go down as a result of being slow. Go back to school, learn some more, become faster. Get better looking hair. I thought that was just a banana peel on his head, but I think that was actually his hair, not a banana peel. What another call? They need to make it so that you can disable the farm reports. I do not care about the farm. The only reason I've used the farm even a little bit is just because... Oh, we ran into someone. Yoshiki. Yolisa. Okay. Fire missile. Dude, you're kids. What are you doing with missiles? You mean what? I'm a gold rank tamer. Oh, it's the purple haired one who got in the way. So these are bad tamers. Part of the group that stole Ebawamon, the Zulongmon, probably Baihumon as well. Oh, it's a 2-on-1. I'm going up against actual tamers. Ooh, a Metal Mamemon. Some kind of High Andromon, and then another Metal Mamemon. Sucks to be you, though. You lined yourself up perfectly for Betamon to attack you, so we will just target what kind of looks like a cross between Andromon and a Devomon, because he's like Black Andromon. But we'll deal some decent damage, and then we're going to unleash our Water Blast. We hit all 3 of you at once. And that is an OTK. They didn't get even one chance to fight back. You guys aren't even worthy of silver rank. You went down too easy. They just ran deeper into the junk factory. Who cares where they went? But I'm going to choose not to chase them. I couldn't care less about them, because they already were defeated. Or I went the wrong way again. Yeah. No, that was a dead end, now that I think on the map. Hey, I should have followed him. I don't know why I didn't. Cocky. Felt like I knew what I was doing. Every time I've thought that, it's ended badly for me. So I should really just stop thinking that. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm going to go left, let's just go right instead. Okay, Digimon gets to go next, so we'll waste some imp. Well, I say waste, we're going to use up some more imp just to one-shot these guys with an ice blast. Earn some more experience points via grinding to advance closer and closer to getting ourselves both an Agumon, who has a heck of a lot of levels still to go, and getting our Seedramon back as well. Alright, back to chasing after the Thugly kids. Oh, what the heck is that? Check this out. Yeah, it wasn't here before, but I guess it's a Grand Locomon. Wow, okay, well, it's a Grand Locomotion Mon. I am more than certain that wasn't it. But, okay, I guess, judging from that flavor text, we're chasing a train now. Cool. Well, yeah, no, we are definitely chasing a train. Oh, and that's an illegal train move. You cannot just spin around on a track like that. I gotta follow them again. Wow, it's a good thing we haven't really run into anyone who's grinding. Okay, it said to follow him, but if we go back, that's just a dead end. Even though, ironically, the train track does go that way, I don't think that's where they actually went. I know, I'm going completely and utterly against what I said, but looking at what was on the north of the map there, I think it was right. I swear, he's behind... What the heck is that? That looks like the really sad gumball dude. Was it Sour Bill from Wreck-It Ralph, but like as if he was turned into a king, which is PR Mamemon. That's gotta be Prince Mamemon? That's disturbing. Like, Mamemon and Big Mamemon, I mean, they don't look good, but Prince Mamemon, damn. the artist did not do you justice there, son. I mean, man, that was bad. Okay, defeated. Let's go continue hunting down that train, because we need to find out where they are going. Where do you think you're going? You are under arrest by the name of the Digital World Police. Or whatever governing body they actually have. Tamers Union, I guess. We're going to restrict your tamer code. 3 other comrades. Okay, fantastic. They're somewhere in the city in order to unlock the gate before I can then get to the boss area. So, fantastic. What are we going to do? Well, I guess we just go everywhere we can. Ooh, a Puppetmon. Well, he's a Mega, I think. At least Mamemon got a little bit faster. There's only 2 of them. Yeah, let's just do Celestial Rod. Smack him! Goodbye, Puppetmon, and good night, Mamemon, I guess. Apparently, we lost Fist of Fate. Got Charge instead. Charge sounds like a weird thing to put on Ultimate Mega Angemon. It's like, really? You're gonna give him that move? Like, it should be a better move than that. But we are gold now, so we can get the treasure chest that stalled our game out last time we were in the factory. Claim ourselves an energy robe before we go up here and continue our investigation. Another Mamemon, a toy Agumon B, and a second Mamemon. I don't think we have any Mamemon evolutions at all from like our current what's in our bank, in our farm, and even in our party. The only one that should be able to do it was maybe Toy Agumon, but we only went that one once, and I don't think that there was even an evolution possible. It was basically once you got there, you could get up to the aptitude limit, and that was basically it. Alright, we got two. Don't know what they're called, and well, they're gonna die before I probably learn what their names are again. Yep, they definitely died before I learned their names. It's more machine experience points, not that we really need it, but we'll take it anyway. Okay, keep wandering. Get going. Okay, well, we'll just keep going here. There's a blue-haired person. You're under arrest. Sue Ann. So not familiar. I am the Digital World Police. I declared you were under arrest. Oh, a Lady Devimon. A Machine Dramon, and I don't know what that is. You need to get your money back from the game developers because they done did you wrong. Yeah, we're gonna target Lady Devimon first because she's the fastest of them, which also means that we can wipe her out wholesale, along with looks like Machine Dramon too, and then just go nuts on whatever that third one is because I still don't even have a guess on what this is. Parasimon. Kind of sounds like someone just badly named a persimmon, but a persimmon ain't no spider eyeball thing. That's just a really tart orange. Oh my god, she screamed! Now the police are gonna come after us. Oh, she's gonna give me a key. Well, following anime logic, she gave me something in return for being defeated. Clearly, that makes her a good person now. Ooh, another Puppetmon. Is wood. Maybe if we create a Puppetmon, maybe we can get a Palmon. Kind of doubt it, but might be possible. That, or in between this and the next recording session, I might see if I can find like a Digivolution guide or something that'll tell me whether or not it's even possible to get a full party of the original Digidestin party, because that's what I've been shooting for since the beginning, but maybe I just choose what's cool instead. And that's probably what I'm supposed to do, but I want the original 6. They were, well, okay, most of them were cool. Palmon wasn't really cool, because you were just a plant, then you became a cactus that was really big, and then your flower sprouted, and you went from being a really big thing to a human-sized fairy. Flower fairy, mind you. But yeah, she was an ultimate, don't get me wrong, but was she actually strong? I really don't think so. Like, sure, she was able to like calm down a Dark Tyrannomon by just I remember they claimed that it cured his computer virus, but he was still dark even after she quote-unquote cured him, which that's not cured, because if he was cured, he wouldn't be a Dark Tyrannomon, he would have just become Tyrannomon again, which didn't happen, so it wasn't a cure. And then, yeah, her only other attack, and that was probably the most confusing part about the anime, is they only ever had one attack. Like, in the game, yeah, you could not realistically get away with everyone only having one attack, because then it is just literally a I hit you, you hit me fest, which, that's not a fun game. But in the anime, it was just like, oh yeah, clearly, you would think that, like, Greymon, Metal Greymon, they could totally have more than one attack. Like, heck, use your claws, use anything, but the entire time, Agumon only ever used Pepper Breath. Maybe it was his strongest move. Maybe he just didn't like, say, like tackling, charging, or slashing with his claws, but no, he can only vomit out a fireball. Same goes for Goblimon. He's got a horn on his head, no horn attack, no, only Blue Blaster. Okay, cool. I mean, once they got to the larger forms, like I think once they got to their ultimate megas, like War Greymon, Metal Greymon, they started having multiple moves, but only once they were like fully grown up. And who knows, maybe it's because it was getting popular, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta switch it up. Fans are gonna get bored watching the literal same thing over and over again." Meanwhile, Pokemon's got just moves coming out left and right. Well, except for Pikachu, who was just like locked into Thunderbolt, Thundershock, and I don't even remember what the other one was. Um, at least all the way until you reach the point where he started learning like Gen 2 moves with like Steel Tail and that. It's like, okay, cool, you're kind of using moves and making them, but really no. But still more than what they had in Digimon, because the new moves came when a different Digimon Digivolved. Thundermon's gonna run out of. Oh, okay, he only needs 5 XP. I was gonna say he's running low on MP, but one more fight and he will get his MP back, and we will continue being able to spam Excalibur. At least summer is, well, I say well underway. It is just beginning, which at least for us up here in Canada means we get I want to say 6-7 months of a lull between snows. Not that it's gonna snow bad once like late fall comes in. Usually it's just like it'll snow, then we have 3 weeks of no snow, and it'll snow again, and a couple more weeks of no snow. Finally, we get the real snow in like end of October, start of November kind of thing. But yeah, we kind of got a packed schedule of like events going on in the summertime. So I mean, might look into doing some of those events and stuff for some of our press pause videos, just because we've got like the um, comic expos and some of the food expos and stuff like that that happen in the city that I'm in right now, as well as, I mean, we could always travel around and see what other cities and stuff going on in Canada. And I mean, at this point, I'm mostly just waiting to hear back on whether or not my passport renewal actually gets processed, on if I can get back down into the States, or go a little bit further down and check out Mexico and see if if the nightmare that is finished going on down there. Yeah, back in the spring there was a lot of just don't go there going on. So I mean, probably not immediate. Maybe it'll become a next year thing, but good to have some plans. Oh, got our second key. Well, I guess we got code key 2 and 3. We're missing code key 1. We are doing this in reverse. But I don't care. I mean, we're defeating Bad Tamers, stealing their keys, and then just leaving them behind. I mean, that's what world police do. We just find the bad guys, and then we don't do anything. Because you don't need to do anything. I mean, they've already admitted they're bad. They've been defeated. Clearly, they can't rise again. This ain't the Dark Knight. This ain't no Joker. He ain't coming back. Okay, another level up for... I wanted to say Ogremon, but I'm not actually sure that's Ogremon anymore. Might be. Oh, I have not checked our back row in a really long time. Probably been like... I mean, when did I do the grinding episodes? I say episodes. When did I do the days of grinding? That's last week already. That's like a week since I last checked on our back row, because we just haven't had to. They're the back row. They don't do anything. I've never popped them in front. I mean, if it was like Pokemon, where like, oh, you're about to go up against a Wartmon, great, I'll put a fire type in front of them. But I haven't had that. I have not encountered that even once so far in this game. Criticals just pop out wherever they want. Attacks seem to do the same amount of damage based off of whatever their effect rate is. You can use like electricity on a rock type. Well, okay, it's a machine type, but it still does damage. There's no resistance, no nothing, as far as I've been able to discern. So combat system in this one's so much easier than in the Pokemon system, which I don't know if I like that. I like the Pokemon system because you're constantly changing moves, but I think I remarked all the way back at the beginning of the series that my personal method of playing Pokemon is just get the strongest attacks that also have the highest hit chance and just go murder hobo on everyone. Just wail on them until they pass out. Right? Like, sure, you could use poison and attack really slowly and methodically, but why? I mean, sure, maybe if you're trying to capture a legendary or something, but again, just beat the Elite Four, go back, try it again. It's not like you can't just keep on trying. I mean, I know everyone always thought you only had one chance. It was like, yeah, just try and capture it. Oh, you made it faint? Great. Go defeat the Elite Four, go back. Ta-da! It's there again. It's not a one and done. None of them, as far as I know, none of them were. I think the only one that might have been was if for whatever reason you failed to capture like Kyogre or Groudon in Ruby and Sapphire, but that was just because you were kind of forced into combat with them. You didn't go looking for them. It's like, oh, we're gonna challenge Team Magma, and oh, we defeated them, and then immediately, bam, here's Groudon. But I'm pretty sure even if you knocked him out, he would probably just quote unquote resurrect back in that volcano, or for Kyogre back at the bottom of the sea. It's not like you lose the ability to dive. So I don't know. Today's getting long. I might. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be the only episode that I recorded today, just because it's been a long week so far. I mean, it's only the middle of the week, but weekend cannot come fast enough, if you know what I mean. But I might, yeah. It's been a week since I did some recordings. I should definitely do more. So I'll eke it through. The next episode that we have here might not be the best content, but that's just because I'm tired. I will openly use that excuse. I mean, it's a bad excuse, but you know what? I don't care. I'm tired, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I have every right to be tired. I work at 9 to 5, actually 9 to 6, and when I get off work and just start working more. I mean, not that I can realistically call this work, but I know I came off work and most of my body was like, oh, you know what would be really great? Take a nap. But I know for a fact if I took a nap, it would turn into a sleep. Like, I'd go to bed at like 7 p.m. I'd wake up 8 a.m. ready for work, but I'd feel like garbage as a result. Because I don't know if anyone's ever done like that. Oh, we're just gonna take like an hour, 2 hour long nap, and then it turns into like an 8 hour sleep. You wake up and you feel like garbage. Like your body very clearly rebels against you for sleeping past when your brain agreed to originally wake up. Which, oh yeah, no, it's not a fun experience. I've only had that happen a couple of times, mostly because I'm I'm one of those like weird sleep types of if the sun is up and my brain or I can see the sun, there's nothing in the world that's going to make me go to sleep. Like I've tried putting blackout curtains. I bought like a tinting film for my windows to black them out as well. I could be in a really dark room, but it would still take me hours to go to sleep because I know what time it is, or I knew what time it was, and at some point I had seen the sun, which all it takes for me. If I saw the sun, great. At minimum, it's going to take probably 12 hours before that sun is gone from the sky, resulting in me no longer being able to see it ever. Okay, down to our last Mamamon, and we are in. Yeah, we should be down to our last Bad Tamer, but once we defeat this guy, we'll probably have a handful more of grinding battles to do after defeating whoever this third tamer is, to get back down all the way to the gate. And once we get through the gate, we'll have to go after probably after the twins. Well, I call them twins. The two that failed to defeat us that first battle when we got to the toy factory. No, not toy factory. The junk factory. Can't stare at Puppetmon and Toy Agumon without saying the word toy. Ooh, OTK! Not even needing multiple. Just a straight up, you are done, son. Alright, you blue-haired freak. Give me your key. You're hoping for a fight. Haven't you found out that the other 4 lost? Oh great, another weird Spider-Mon. Good thing no fear of spiders here. 2 of them, and an unknown Scandid. I'm just gonna assume that means we can't get that even if we wanted to. But, you know what? Maybe we don't want it. Hence why you're now dead. Don't know what that middle one is either. I mean, it says it's a dark type, but it looks like a machine type. It doesn't have hands, it's got cannons. But I killed it before I bothered to look at its name, so it shall forever live as an anonymous Digimon, just not Unknown D. Because, well, Unknown D is not dead yet, so. Yay, we got code key 1! The miracle! Oh, we can't open a purple chest yet. This is a dead end of old dead ends, which is funny. It's got to be tied to a quest, otherwise why would they do that, right? It's one of those useless side quests, but I checked out a game guide between the last time I recorded and now, and I do recall some of, like, the side quests in themselves don't have anything to do with actually finishing the game, but the game unofficially has like 2 actual endings. There's the first one that comes about just by playing the campaign, which probably ends with you saving the digital world, because how else would they end this game, right? But the side quests, like the ones that were, if you ask me, ridiculous, because they just endlessly asked you to, like, oh, go and fetch us toilet paper, go here, go there, go find a flower over here, and I was like, why? Why are we doing all these literal useless fetch quests? Turns out when you get to Tamer King, there are 3 quests there that are chained, and at the end, it's kind of like the end of the first season where you have to go up against like this game's equivalent of the Dark Masters and basically save the digital world yet again, just not from Unknown D or whoever's above Unknown D or whatever, right? But I mean, it was a lengthy looking quest. Most of the other ones like, oh, hey, yeah, like you have a prissy Palmon. Go to the jungle and find this friggin' flower and bring it back. But the last quest was like, okay, here's the start of the quest. You just have to have X number of Mega Digimon, which was like, okay, first off, huge requirement, because it was a sizable number of Mega Digimon. It was just asking you to grind an insane amount. But once you've got them all, then yeah, you have to face off against 7 Dark Lords, I think is what it said. And I was like, okay, well, cool, yeah, we have 7 ye who could not be named, 7 Voldemorts to fight in order to, and well, at the very end of it, because I didn't bother reading the whole thing, it basically said, congratulations, you've once again, and that's why I think that something's happening in the digital world, because it phrased it as once again, rather than just you've saved the digital world, so. But I don't know if we're going to do that one, because I remember playing this as a kid, and I know for a fact, I don't think I did as many of the side quests in that as I did in this playthrough of ours doing, I think we did like 2-3 episodes of those side quests, but man, those were boring. There was nothing going on. Who knows, maybe now that we're gold, some of those would actually mean something, but I personally would just rather finish the game. Who knows, we might do like a revisit, because it's not like we're going to just abandon the save file once we defeat the game, but once we get these episodes all aired or something, I mean, who knows? Maybe you, the fans, you, the subscribers, would want to see what that 7 Demon Lords fight would look like. And yeah, we might do a revisit of just after we finish another game, do a revisit, just pick up our old save and do nothing but grind out the quest for the effective 100% complete. We will have to cheat a little bit just because there are some of the quests that were tied to like date and time events, or even like events that were just, oh yeah, you saw the new Digimon movie, here's a game code, or like here's a card that you can then pop into your DS or scan with AR like a checkpoint, something like that, right? I mean, it's 2026 right now. None of those events are active. I mean, I looked it up just trying to see if it was possible to get a Vmon so that we could hatch our Wormmon into a Varm, and no, it's a matching quest. Literally, the only way to get it is to find someone else who is playing the game in order to then like trade Digimon in order to get an egg, and then you only have 20% chance of winding up with a Vmon from that egg as well. I was like, I have one Digimon World DS cartridge, but I don't have multiple, so that's not gonna happen. But as I ramble on, we will be ending today's episode here. As you can see, I'm saving the game because, again, I'm not willing to lose our save position, but we have entered the area that the train ran through. We're at the portal to the boss room, which means we are going to have the boss fight kicking off in the next episode, which we will be doing immediately after this. I guess for you guys, it'll be in the next episode, which will which will be released tomorrow. So I hope to see you all then. If you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button, and you will get notified when the next episodes do in fact drop. See you all then.